You're watching TAG TV.
Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Uzma Jafri. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Tuesday, the 24th of April. Indian Foreign Minister Swaraj attends SCO Foreign Ministers meet in Beijing. One militant, two security personnel killed in encounter in India's Jammu and Kashmir. And India shines in South Asian Judo Championship held in Nepal. And now for all the details. India's Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj on Tuesday attended the meeting of the SCO Council of Foreign Ministers in Beijing. The member nations agreed on 14 resolutions, most of which will be signed during the Securities Bloc's next summit in June.
Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj on Tuesday attended the meeting of the SCO Council of Foreign Ministers in China's capital, Beijing. The Foreign Ministers' meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO convened on Tuesday to prepare for the summit of the major security bloc, which will be held in June in Qingdao. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi presided over the meeting, during which the foreign ministers exchanged views on cooperation as well as major international and regional issues. Indian Foreign Minister Swaraj's visit comes ahead of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's scheduled visit to China later this week.
签署了14项决议，其中大部分的决议是关于将提交青岛峰会签署或者批准的成果文件的草案。这其中包括成员国元首理事会的青岛宣言、成员国长期睦邻友好条约。 未来5年的实施纲要。
The SCO, a permanent intergovernmental international organization created in 2001, comprises 8 member states. Its main goals include promoting effective cooperation in politics, trade, energy and other areas of mutual interest.
2 security personnel and a militant were killed in an encounter which broke out between security forces and militants in Pulwama district of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Tuesday. The encounter was still ongoing till the last reports came in.
2 security personnel and a militant were killed in a gunfight in Pulwama district of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Tuesday. Security forces were conducting a search operation in the Lam forest area upon information about the presence of militants in the area. An encounter ensued as the hiding militants fired upon them. Security personnel were seen holding their positions across the region, with the encounter still ongoing till the last reports came in. Police officials claim the militants belong to Pakistan-based Jaish-e-Mohammed terror group.
We have lost a boy here in the encounter. Also a soldier 42 RR, he has also attained martyrdom. One terrorist has been killed, and apparently whatever we have collected, that it looks like it's a Jaish-e-Mohammed outfit. The search and other part of the operation is still going on.
India accuses Pakistan of training and arming militants and helping them infiltrate across the line of control that divides Kashmir. Pakistan denies the allegations.
Moving on. Pakistan-administered Kashmir, an illegally occupied territory by Pakistan, is grappling with acute water shortage. With rampant deforestation and massive hydropower plants raised on orders from Islamabad, the region has seen some major disruptions in the ecology.
Residents of Hatian Bala town in Jhelum Valley district of Pakistan-administered Kashmir are facing a severe water crisis. Private water suppliers are ferrying half-filled or empty cans in their vehicles from the outskirts of the town, where the last trickle of water is yet to dry out. Fully dependent upon Pakistan-administered Kashmir for its water, Pakistan has been diverting the natural flow of rivers to feed the gulf of its own provinces, leaving the residents of the illegally occupied region clamoring for the last drop.
यहाँ पर पानी की बहुत बड़ी किल्लत है, जैसा कि आपके सामने ये हम इधर से पानी भर के लेके जाते हैं बाजार में, और बाज़ार में हमारे कोई पाइपलाइन लगी हुई है लेकिन पानी मुकम्मल नहीं आता है और वो भी कभी आता है तो बहुत ही कम अरसा में तकरीबन।
Along with raising massive hydroelectric power plants, Pakistan has cleared most of the flora and fauna of the region, causing detrimental changes to its ecology.
तो करंट सिचुएशन आपको बताते चलें कि दरख्तों की बहुत ज़्यादा कटाई की वजह से यहाँ अब बारिशें बहुत कम हो रही हैं, जिसका नुकसान हमें ये है कि बर्फ़बारी कम हो रही है और बर्फ़बारी चूँकि कम हो रही है तो उस वजह से जितने भी हमारे आबी ज़खायर हैं, चश्मे हैं, वो काफ़ी हद तक कम हो चुके हैं।
Locals say with proper policies and planning by the government, the problem could have been solved. But despite several pleas, the illegally occupied region has been left to suffer by the federal government of Islamabad, which illegally occupied it over 6 decades ago.
In news from Afghanistan, the deadly suicide bombing on Sunday, which killed more than 55 people in Afghan capital Kabul, has lowered the number of people registering for the upcoming polls. Civilians are now expressing concerns over the security situation, as there have already been at least 3 attacks on registration centres since voter registration started earlier this month.
Security was tight at a voter registration centre in Afghanistan's Kabul city on Monday, a day after more than 55 people were killed in a suicide attack. There were fewer people registering for the upcoming election, citing concerns over the security situation, said an official at the voter registration centre. Sunday's attack at a registration centre underlines the threat to preparations for the polls planned for October that are seen as a key test of a fragile political system which has been undermined by repeated episodes of electoral fraud in the country.
علاقه مندی مردم یعنی اونقدر زیاد به انتخابات نیست به خاطر که یعنی نسبت به سالهای گذشته و نسبت به یعنی اوضاع و حملات مردمی که ما می‌بینیم یعنی بسیار مردم یعنی به انتخابات نمیخواد که انتخابات بده به خاطر که روز ما که می‌بینیم یعنی اوضاع وخیم‌تر شده میره.
This comes at a time when President Ashraf Ghani's government has been under international pressure to ensure the long-delayed polls take place this year. More than 7,000 voter centres have been set up across the country to handle about 10 million registrations ahead of the parliamentary and district council polls. But there have already been at least 3 attacks on such centres since voter registration got underway earlier this month.
In news from Nepal, India clinched the title of team champion in the South Asian Judo Championship, which concluded on Monday in Nepal. The country bagged 12 gold and 3 bronze medals to claim over the championship. The next series of the event will be held in 2020 in Bangladesh.
India has clinched the title of team champion in the 8th series of the South Asian Judo Championship, which concluded in Nepal on Monday. India under the male team category defeated Pakistan in finals with 3-2 score and claimed over the title. Under the female team category, India also defeated Nepal with 5-0 score to win over the championship. The country in total won 12 gold and 3 bronze medals during the 3-day championship.
सर आगे हमारा है अभी एशियन गेम्स आने वाले एशियन गेम्स जो इंडोनेशिया में हो रहे हैं उसके लिए हम तैयारी कर रहे हैं अभी पूरी मन लगा के उसी के लिए हम अभी भी अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे सर.
The championship, which began on Saturday, besides the host Nepal, witnessed participation from South Asian nations including Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. A total of 102 players from 6 nations contested in the 3-day event. The next series of the event will be held in Bangladesh in 2020.
A tree plantation drive was carried out in India's northern Leh city on Monday. The drive aimed to plant as many saplings as possible for a greener and better environment in the region.
A massive tree plantation drive was carried out in Leh city of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Monday. The 6th phase of the Go Green, Go Organic drive in the northern region aimed at tackling climate change by growing 10 million saplings all over the Leh Ladakh region. As many as 4,000 saplings of willow, poplar and umbu were planted at the Mars Plantation Drive.
Go Green, Go Organic has practically tried to demonstrate environment protection through a plantation program. They have already planted more than 3 lakhs, and now they are aiming at a very large scale plantation, more than 1.5 crores in the whole region of Ladakh.
ऑर्गेनिक तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है लद्दाख में. बिना ऑर्गेनिक का जो केमिकल की वजह से आज हमारा कंटेंट कैंसर का हो, हमारा फूड हैबिट्स हो, तो ऑर्गेनिक होना काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट है. इसलिए गो ग्रीन गो ऑर्गेनिक का हमारा अभी लोगो, अभी 4 साल से जो स्लोगन जो हॉलिनेस की लीडरशिप पे 4 साल से चल रहा है, हमने 4000 प्लांटेशन लगा दिया. आप लोग ने देखा कि अब हम कोशिश करेगा पूरा हिमालय में प्लांट करने की.
Hundreds of volunteers and Buddhist monks were seen taking part in the drive, which was carried out with the help of Ladakh Environment and Health Organization or LEHO. The drive, which has already planted 300,000 trees, aims to plant 15 million trees across the region in the near future.
A 6-day-long yogurt festival was recently celebrated in India's northern hill town of Dharamshala. Scores of people took part in the festival, which marks the end of summer's retreat for Buddhist monks and nuns.
Hundreds of people in India's northern picturesque hill town of Dharamshala gathered to celebrate a 6-day-long yogurt festival recently. People celebrated a vibrant festival by eating yogurt and sweets, while traditional opera performers, singers and dancers came together and sang songs. Monks and other religious heads chanted hymns picked from Tibetan history and Buddhist stories.
Today is Shotan, which is also called Yogurt or Curd Festival, because as per the tradition since 19th century, after the monastic summer retreat, they used to celebrate their coming out by having this opera performance, and which has been performing for centuries.
Traditionally known as Soton, the festival is celebrated on a full moon day and marks the end of months-long summer retreat of monks. The origin of the festival is traced back to 14th century Tibet. On the occasion, people offer so, meaning yogurt, to monks and nuns participating in the purification rituals and avoid consumption of meat during the full moon days.
A man in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province has developed a gaming app for Android phones. The app gives arcade-style gaming experience.
An Indian man hailing from northern Srinagar city has developed a gaming app for Android phones, which he claims to have amazing features and a vivacious gaming feel. App developer Amit got hooked to developing apps and softwares during his final year of studies. He even learned various computer languages and coding outside his curriculum.
ये ज़्यादातर जो गेम्स का कंसेप्ट ये फॉरेन का है, मतलब यूएसए में बनाते हैं, कनाडा में बनाते हैं. मैंने सोचा वो भी तो इंसान है जो ये बनाते हैं, तो मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता हूँ. फिर मुझे मतलब उससे इंस्पिरेशन मिली और बाद में मैंने ये स्टार्ट किया ये प्रोजेक्ट, ये एरो स्विंग्स का प्रोजेक्ट.
His app, Arrow Swings, is being appreciated by the locals of the province. The gaming app has arcade-style gaming and paper-style imagery.
आजकल आप देखिए कश्मीर में जो भी ऑलमोस्ट एंड्रॉयड यूज़र्स हैं, ऑलमोस्ट सब शाम को गेम यूज़ करते हैं. तो फर्स्ट पर्सन जो कश्मीर से जिसने एंड्रॉयड गेम डेवलप की है, तो बहुत अच्छी गेम है, टाइम पास इंसान से होता रहता है.
Amit has been working as a freelancer in the industry for more than 3 years. He's keen to learn and wants to create more such innovative apps.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on southasianewsline.com. You can also visit us on facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
You're watching TEG TV.